Let's just say, if frustrated was a person, she would be me right now. Yeah, very frustrated. Can you all relate? Okay, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Kimisha, for all of you that don't know, and welcome back to those that do know. Well, we're gonna start this off by saying getting work done on my truck. If you don't know, we partner with Roadrunner, and we got our truck through Roadrunner, and there's two of us. That's me and there's my husband that drives this truck. So we are putting a lot of wear and tear on this truck. Yeah, we are. We're putting a lot on it. And so we have a lot of work to be done to the truck because of that. So if you all know, on the last video, I'll show the end of the video, we were arriving back to Dallas Hub, and that's our main hub where we pick up and drop off from. We had a pop-up inspection, and so the company is trying to do inspections so that it brings up their CSA scores. So they're checking their trucks and people who drive for them. They're making sure we're keeping all the equipment up. Okay, that's fine. I love that. I love that. They're being proactive. They're making sure their CSA scores are up. But we just got in and our light came back on because we got work done at TA, our ABS light. We got work done at TA. We had an oil spill leak on the third axle on the right and the back, and they took forever to fix that. Okay, let's just put that. And that was like almost $4,000, and the ABS light comes on. It wasn't on before they started fixing it, but it's on now. So when we pull up to the hub, they do the inspection. Everything else is fine. They don't see any other problems. ABS light put us out of service. Yeah, it put us out of service. So I'm thinking I'm not taking this back to TA. I'm gonna take it to Premier Trucking Group. They're a freightliner dealer. They work on freightliners. This is gonna be easy. Okay, maybe they just need to plug it in, clean it off, do something. That was easy. No. And so now it's been a week. Yeah, I put it in not this Friday that passed, but the Friday before. And she was like, oh no, it's gonna be through by Monday. Cause I'm like, we need to get back out. We're still paying maintenance fees and we got so much other stuff going on. And she was like, yeah, it's gonna be through. Tuesday, I'm calling them because I haven't got a response back. What's going on? Well, we sent you an invoice of an estimate. I haven't received that. Well, we wrote down our email, so I don't know how they got that wrong, but they say they sent it. I never got it, so she had to resend it. Yeah, and then when I got the invoice, their invoice comes with an invoice and it also comes with a video of stuff they found. Yeah. Hold on. Let's get to that.
Hello, my name is Fabian Salazar. I'm the technician assigned to work on your unit today. Upon completing my multi-point inspection of your vehicle, I have found the following issues. The first issue being that your air filter is quite dirty. Next issue is that the wheel speed sensor bracket is broken, meaning that this wire is just hanging. The ABS light was caused by the missing tone ring on the passenger side third axle. That concludes my multi-point inspection and diag of your vehicle. Thank you for your time.
You see that? And the invoice came up to be $6,777.40. Because from my understanding, TA forgot to put a part, a lining or some sort, back on the tire, back on the leak from. And so now we have, what is this? 7 active codes tested, sensors, found that the tone wheel is missing. So it was fine before I put it in TA, but now it's missing. And so they charge removed tires. They removed caterpillar. They saw the hub is rusted to the point through where it won't hold the ring and would need replacement rotors. What? What? Okay. So I get my mind together. I get my mind together to pay this bill. Y'all, I get my mind together and I pay this bill. Why? That was Tuesday, Myla. That was Tuesday. Why come Friday I call them and say, hey, well, we went up there. I'm gonna put that video on there. And she told me it would be ready. Because once you pay, they start the work. Here's the video. I'm about to go in here to get this invoice.
Acting like you called you, cause ain't nobody looking this flop.
We got you.
I look good for my 38 average. I need to trust everything.
Okay, we arrived in great spirits because we think we're just about to pay this invoice and it's gonna be good after that. Then we get there and we don't see anyone, the people who supposed to help us, but there's a cabinet right there in the back. We went over there and paid, and then we walked around, looked at what they had inside of there. We were amazed with what they had inside of a truck stop place where you get your truck fixed. They had a good waiting area, but I wouldn't want to be waiting 3 or 4 days. Okay, so we're gonna leave because we took care of it. Okay. After this, a couple days pass. It's Friday now. I'm calling them like, hey, my truck isn't ready. I haven't received a call. Like, when can I come pick this up so we can get back to work? We need to make this money back we're spending on these repairs and keep our life moving. They say, well, let me go talk to the technician. They go back there and they talk to the technician. The technician says, wait, mind you, this is the Freightliner part place where everyone comes to get their parts from. So that's why we sent it there. It should be no problem. Like, everything you need should be there. They are missing. The technician says that he had to order, what is it called? He had to order, hold on. Let me find out. A bolt. He had to order a bolt for the tire because it was stripped to no return to even be tightened, and they didn't have it. And he has no estimate time of when one bolt will arrive to their dealership, to a place that sells Freightliner parts. And then they tell us there's going to be an additional cost. So at this point, I am very frustrated. I have no idea what day we are getting back on the road. And I feel like I just need to vent because do you all have this problem when you go to shops? Or is this just me? And is everyone else having this much wear and tear on their truck? Like, these roads are bad. Like, and it feels like the restrictions on us is getting harder and harder and tougher on us. But pay is not going up and mechanic work is not going down. But okay. I'll let you all know what's our next move. I hope our next move is our best move. Okay, thank you all for tuning in and listening to me. I'll keep you all updated. Life of trucking. All right, thank you all for tuning in to Haul to Ball. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And keep continuing following us on this crazy journey that we're on. All right, I'll see you all later.